thought about how you connect your students to what matters in the world. I'm Olivia, the creator of LivBit, and I use social media to share my thinking with the world. LivBit is my digital identity, and it helps me share out big ideas with an audience outside of just my classroom. Each week, I make short videos that share my thinking from books, life, and the world. My LivBit videos are a little bit of me, Liv, and a little bit of my thinking, Bits. Put that all together and you have LivBits. And if you didn't already know, I have a catchphrase. Keep reading, keep thinking, and keep watching LivBits for more ideas about your books and sometimes life. I've been doing this work for 2 years since I was 8 years old. In just 2 short years, I have shared my story with the world. I like to think of myself as a word activist. I love words. A book activist. I love books. And just a plain old activist. I love to speak up and help others understand how important words and books are for everyone. Being an activist means thinking bigger than the things that are important to me. It means I'm thinking about what is important for the world. I'm sitting here today because I am a connected learner. In the last year, I visited over 19 different states and spoken to over 10,000 teachers, administrators, and kids. I love talking to grown-ups and all, but I think that my best speeches and my best work has been with kids. In case you're wondering, I'm also a public school kid. My mom is a teacher of teachers. My dad is a 4th grade teacher. My grandma, my aunt, and my uncle are also teachers. I'm surrounded by teachers everywhere. But my school isn't a very connected place, and I am lucky that I have experiences outside of school where I can grow my learning and my thinking. When I say connected, I don't just mean on social media. Even though I use different social media platforms to share my message, I also use apps that connect me to the world, like Seesaw, Flipgrid, and Padlet. All of these connections help me reach a wider audience. The truth is, the kids in your classroom are the digital future. We need to understand how connecting can be powerful and safe. My brain was full of big ideas and big hopes for my work. The energy I feel from my time going to conferences and doing school visits makes me feel like I can change the world. And here's the thing. Kids can change the world when we're given a chance. Kids can share their passions, fight for a cause, and make a difference in the world. Being a connected learner means having more people that can help encourage and grow my thinking even more deeply. My LivBit work has shown me over and over again about the power of my story. I've learned so much about how my story matters. I've learned that my story is unique and no one else can tell it like I can. Using tech helps me share my story with places I never even dreamed of, probably because I didn't even know they existed. Being connected matters. Your work defines you. Your work is your story. If there are grown-ups out there who aren't good examples, maybe kids can rise up and be the examples we need. My friends like to call me the CEO of tweets, and that makes me feel so good in so many ways. I especially feel proud people will see my work as a digital beam of goodness, because sharing your story matters. One of the best compliments I can get is when I meet a follower face-to-face, and they say, "You are just like you are in LivBits," because it's really important that who you are online is really who you are in person. Your posts define who you are and are a mirror to the world. I learn something new about myself, my followers, and the world almost every time I post a LivBit video. I'm for digital good. I want people to see me as someone they can count on. And here's the thing, I use my blog, social media, and the bits I make to share hope with the world. I do know that not all kids have the same opportunities, and I spend a lot of time worrying for other kids. I wish all kids had the same experiences with books that I do, but I do know that that isn't always possible. But that's also one of the reasons why I started LivBits. I think when kids hear messages coming from other kids, they listen more, and they feel hopeful and inspired too. LivBits has been the best project that I've done in my whole entire life. My LivBit work started out as a chance for me to grow my thinking, sharing, and reading, but it also grew my heart. I have learned how powerful my voice is from this work, and I've learned how to understand and love the world more. I hope you'll commit today to never ever underestimating the power of a kid's voice and the power of your story. Remember, kids can remind you of the potential in the world. Kids can inspire you to dream more. Kids can place hope in your heart and give you heartbeats. Kids can teach you what matters. Today, you've heard a story that can carry you into the future. And remember that the future is me. I wish you so many global stories. Keep reading, keep thinking, and keep watching LivBits for more ideas about your books and life.